Okay, hello. So I'm back with building this little home in cottage living. So I'm trying not to go too high over the budget, but we are a little bit over the budget already, so it's not going to be a starter home. It's probably going to be more of a mid-range starter home, but it's okay. Um, I will need to take a short break because I have somebody bringing by some groceries, and yeah, it sounds like they might be here. I wasn't sure how long they were going to be, so. Oh, the window's missing from here. What happened? Move it over a little bit. Yeah, they're here, so I'm just going to be right back. Sorry if you just tuned in. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. I'm almost done doing this house. I mean, there's a lot of things I can do in it, but because I'm trying to keep the budget down a little bit, I'm trying to just do the main things and then add a few little extras. Uh, this house could, very well have a pet, but because I'm not doing trying not to do any other packs other than base game seasons and the new pack, I don't really want to include a pet in it. So let's see if this rug can be made to look good in here. I kind of like that pattern, but oh, that goes with the room. Maybe we'll use that colors. Yeah. And then I don't know if there's a table in Cottage Living. There isn't. So this game might have something that I think will go with it, like this mega table. Maybe, but in a different swatch, maybe. Oh, if there's anything else that I like. I mean, I can put seasons in too because I am keeping seasons in here. I think this would just be too much. Yeah. I think we use that mega table. We can find a swatch that looks good in here. It's, you know, oh, here's a lighter color. I like that, I think. I mean, it's either this one or it's one of the whiter ones. I kind of don't want to do that. So I am going to switch now to just this House Living because I want to see. I know there's I know there's a teapot, so if I go in decorations, I should be able to find it. Well, not this teapot, although that's really cute. That might look good in the kitchen somewhere, so we'll put it in the kitchen somewhere after. I was thinking there was a tea set. Oh, look, there's canisters. Awesome. Those can go in the kitchen somewhere too. I'm just gonna stick all this in here, right? Ah, here's the tea set. Anyway, we'll put this down on the coffee table and I'll find the right color for it. That one's so cute with the mushroom on it. I don't know. I think we'll go with that. So in seasons, we can get the umbrella stand because I do want to put that in there, so that's under seasons. And I usually just type it in, I don't bother looking for it. So that's just going to be in here with these boxes. I'll put it closer to the door. I mean, actually, the umbrella stand could go over here. And then shoes could go there. So if I type in shoes, it probably won't come up because they're base game, and I forgot to put in base game, so I have to put base game here. So we'll just go with something like this, put it here by the door. Okay, what I would like to do is put that broom and dustpan. I'm not sure. Can we do it this way? No, it would be kind of called something else. And I don't know what it's called, so we're just gonna go look for it. Clutter, maybe. Well, there is this coat rack too. We could use that in here. Well, that could just go here. But I do want that broom and dustpan, but I don't know what it's found under. And I guess we could use this in the kitchen too. I don't know why we would want this. I'm pretty sure that the Sims can get over that, but you can always check too. I'm just gonna stick this in the kitchen. None of this stuff has a place yet. I'm going to get a shelf for the walls. I think we should go with these for. Or do we want this one because it has sunflowers? We'll go with this one. Could use this outside. I don't really think it belongs inside. Oh my lord, this is so little, so cute. Okay, this really needs to be put someplace. I would love it up there on the mantle, but it doesn't look like it's going up there, so We could put it here on this table for now and decide where we want to put it after. Where are these main squeeze? I thought I put these in there already. Yeah, I did. I put them in the kitchen already. Okay, so that's clutter and it's not in there. What about miscellaneous? Well, it's toilet paper. We need to put that in the bathroom anyway, so I may as well do that. I'm really not fond of doing bathrooms because they're always so narrow in most of my builds. I mean, I do have some really large bathrooms, but most of them are small. This one needs a light. We didn't put a light in here. Just by the sink. And this one only has a shower in it because it's just it doesn't even have a shower in it. What am I talking about? Where'd the shower go? I don't know. I've put a shower in it. It's disappeared. I maybe forgot to put it in. So where's the bathroom? Here, I think because I wasn't sure what shower to use. But I guess we can just go with this one. It's just the basic shower. This may prevent the door from being usable. So I end up sometimes I have to go from up here in order to set things properly. I think that should be okay. We're going to put a little rug in here too. So, just something small. I need the light, so I'm going to go upstairs and get that light from the other bathroom. Okay, that makes it better. See better. The bug is nice enough in that color, and we could put like a medicine cabinet above the toilet. Or even a towel. Oh, but that's not basically. How did that get changed? Okay. I'll just use this. Probably want to put some kind of pictures, a picture of some sort in here. I think we'll go with those, like this, with the butterflies. maybe, or we might go with something from the new Cottage Living, which I don't know what we have in the new Cottage Living. There's these base game ones, but I don't think they'd really go with this house. These will. So I was thinking of putting something like this here. I mean, I also have to, if I just go with Cottage Living, just go with Cottage Living, I'll see what they have as well, because I don't know. We'll put this here, we're going to check out the swatches, because we can make this bigger. It's not a big deal. Oh, that's cute. We put this over here in this room. Put it on the wall here. And we could use this one above behind the table, and we can make it bigger because I think it's too small. It's a cute picture. Can we change the frame? Yeah, it does have a darker frame. Okay, good. Wish these things wouldn't keep happening. Okay, and this window here I noticed was twisted. We're going to lift it up a little bit anyway, and we're going to center it more. Oh, I think it has a shutter. That may be why I didn't put it, why I had it over that way so far, but it's okay with the shutter there anyway. Okay. Okay, let's figure out what I'm going to do with the kitchen. Now, I know there are shelves that are just from Cottage Living. I'm pretty sure I've seen a few. So we have this hutch that I would like to include in this kitchen, and I thought I would put it here, as long as the door there is still going to be usable, which I don't think now that it will be. So this may need to come out here, and maybe be over here, across from the bathroom door, because it shouldn't bother the bathroom. You should still be, the Sims should still be able to go in there. So let's see what else they have for shelves. We have this, which we still didn't find the brim and dustpan, but this could go on the wall, maybe over here. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to be there, but it looks like it looks like it's from a fireplace. So, oh, this little bunny can't go on that shelf. Why? Let's see if we can get it to fit on that shelf. We can always raise the shelf. So we'll put the bunny like that, and then we'll bring the shelf up to underneath the bunny. Now change the shelf color. Use that. It goes better in here. Okay, we're just gonna leave it there. I need another shelf, but it needs to be maybe this one. just looks like it should be. Well, it's going to be there. No matter where it should be, it's going to be there. I guess it'll be in that color. Ah, door. This door can be moved over a little bit anyway. Pretty sure there's enough room for it to move over a little bit. So it's not quite what I want for a shelf, so we're going to go with base game as well, because base game does have some shelves that work. Like this one here. I mean, it's not going to match in color with the cupboards, but it'll go with other things. And I want to use it to put the jars on, basically. It's kind of my idea. Put some little clutter stuff on them. Well, we won't put it there. But here we got some jars. Put them up on these shelves. It's too bad they want to space them out 10 miles, because that's not what I want to do. But we'll do this for now. I'm going to move them around, so I have to take this out of there, and then I can do this. I more or less want something like that, and that's why I say I don't necessarily want them all, because I was thinking of lining them up like this. You know, a couple in each row. Okay, so do we want to put this? What do we have over here? This fancy teapot. I think I want to put that up here if I can. And this jug I would like to put by the window, or by the sink I mean, but I might have to move out this one cupboard to make it fit properly. I don't know. The knives can sit here, but I'll go like that with them. These spoons, yeah. Let's see if I can. Okay, the groceries can here, and this can go back in the corner. Like that. You have to leave a counter for them to cook on, so they're not going to cook on that counter, so I'm going to have to move the groceries back to where I had them over here next to the fridge. They have to go here. Well, I guess they could go like that. And I think that this could come over here. And then this can go back into there where it was. think that this jug can go here. Sort of like that. Because then that way, there's that one counter. I mean, it will go up there too, but yeah, I think I like it better on the bottom. Just to try and get it in here properly. Might have to move this out to get it in where I want it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to move this out. I might have to move further. Yep. I want it in this corner, like that. Okay. And this shelf, I'm sure I can put something on it. I would like to put a little side table underneath it. Let's see if I got one. Accent tables. Ooh, they have one in this, so we'll put this under it. Like right here, and we'll make it a green. Yeah. This doesn't really go with that. Might use that color. And doors stop twisting. Yeah, this door is probably going to pop out, but I really like that door there, but I have a feeling that's going to pop out. Yeah, so I think the kitchen's done enough. And here is pretty much all I want to do here. I mean, it's a nice little coat rack here. I did want to find that broom and dustpan, which I haven't found yet. See what the other colors are of this. I kind of like that more. Okay, so let's see if I can find that broom and dustpan. That's the whole reason for going into decorating, and I ended up doing other stuff. I tend to do this sometimes, but hopefully this time we'll find the broom and dustpan. I don't see it here at all. Maybe under wall thing here. And this is another thing. This could go in here too. Yeah, I am trying to put you up on the wall, so we can put you here. So it would be cute there. Let's see if we can find that broom and dustpan in here. Probably past it, if it was here. It might be in another pack, but for some reason I thought it was in base game. I don't know if these will go in here anywhere. We could put them under the stove hood, I guess. Here I go again. never going to find this Grim and dustpan because, yeah, maybe if I look under all, I'll find it. If I could even remember what the thing was called, it would help, but I can't. Yeah, I don't see it here at all, so maybe it is just a seasons thing, so we're not going to worry that much about it. Okay, so in his kitchen, I would like to put wall decorations. I would like to put this knives and forks, just because it gives an inspirational buff. So I'm gonna sneak it into this kitchen, even though it's kind of more modern. I'll just put it in here anyway. Okay, so that's pretty much the downstairs. Now, I do have a basement in this house, but I haven't done anything in it. And I'm not sure that I'm going to. I actually would like to get rid of it. Actually, I don't even know why I put it in there. At the time, it made sense, and it was something that I wanted to put in there, but I'm thinking, you know, like, I'll leave it, and then if somebody takes the house, maybe they'll want to do something with it, you know, because it could be used. It's just that I don't like the way the stairs and the basements don't meet up with the floor here. It's just so weird. I can't get it to work anymore. Once you use terrain in your build, that's what happens, and they still haven't fixed it, so yeah. There's no TV in here, but I mean, you could put a TV on here. There's no radio, but I would like to put a radio in here because I believe that Sims are happiest if they have some kind of music, so a radio might be nice in here. I'm going to see what I can find for a radio that would go with this build. Base game. It's gramophone, I guess. The only problem is there's no real place to put it. Jukebox would be kind of nice. We could put that over here in the corner. Might be too close to the fireplace there. So if we move this to where? Maybe over here. That means moving the bunny again. Just down to under the bunny. Then we could kind of move this over this way a little bit more, or put it up against the wall. And then we could put a picture up here, because the Sims should at least have a music thing if they're not going to have a TV. So I could put some kind of picture there on the wall. Do I want to use a base game? Maybe this. This one would probably look okay here, but not really. This one doesn't really do any work. It's so hard sometimes to choose the right picture for something. And sometimes it doesn't even make sense to have a picture. I'd probably be better off with a wall plant or a shelf or something of the sort. Maybe we'll put a plant in that corner. I don't know. Oh, wish I could use the paranormal. Well, we can use seasons. So, seasons has some plants that work on the wall. Maybe this. Just look through them again. If we just went with this plain shelf here and put it up on the wall. Then we could put something there that would, you know, okay, we can go back further though too. Maybe why shelves can't hold things that you want them to hold. Like these things should all be able to sit on shelves, and every shelf should be able to hold them, not just some, you know. I guess that looks okay. Kind of wondering if this isn't a bit too much. We could do a couple of these and we could shrink some down. And I know that they're floating, but I can raise the shelf up a little bit. just think it would be cute if you had 3 pots, same pots, just different sizes. So I'll put this one more centered. And then I think I might have to raise the shelf up just a hairline. Just a teensy little bit. And then we can see if we want that color or a different color. Want a darker color? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So that should be done now. Hopefully. I'm not going to try to think of something else, so I think it's kind of cute, and hopefully everything stays put where I've put it. I mean, this shelf, it's a little bit crooked, so we're going to put it more centered. Yeah. And now the upstairs, well, I have a little dresser in here, because this is the dresser that comes with pack, so I think I'd like to put like a little maybe desk. I just don't think there's a desk that either of these packs have that I think will go good with it, so I don't know. Trying to think if I want a desk in here. I kind of do, because then I can use the old-fashioned typewriter thing for, what do you call it, for the computer. So I'm kind of thinking I do want to do that. Because it is sort of a starter home, but not a starter home, because, you know, it's going to cost about 50,000 simoleons when I'm done. So, yeah, it's not quite a starter home, but, yeah. So I need towels and paper, toilet paper, and medicine cabinet in the upstairs bathroom, and a rug. I need a rug in the bedroom. And then I'll think about the basement, but, you know, I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's painted and everything, the doors are on, and someone can decide what they want to do with that space. The reason I don't like it is because of the way it doesn't fit up underneath the house. And, you know, I've done everything. It happens every time. You need to build your house and then put in your terrain, apparently, and even that can sometimes mess it up. And heaven forbid you put in a pool after, because that's even worse. So ever since Terrain Tool came out, I have had this issue with the basements not fitting up underneath the house. It's always gotten messed up. They need to fix it, but apparently they don't know how. But I don't know, like, when I put in the basement, I was just thinking of it as being extra space and maybe like a room to store fruits and vegetables, you know, like a root cellar. But, you know, like if somebody wanted to use it for some other reason, like maybe, it's just because I'm doing base game only. There's not a lot of shelving units I can put down here that will go with that theme. Under Eco, there is, but I'm not using Eco in here, so, yeah. And I thought I'd put a flower arranging table or something down there and maybe pumpkin carving set. Just, I don't know. It was just sort of a storage room, a catch-all room. So I could make it up as a storage room. I mean, I could put some boxes and stuff down there, and somebody might get an idea of something they want to do with it. So sometimes I sit like this a lot, and I'm thinking of what I want to do. So the bedroom walls, because they're so splashy with the colors, I'm not going to put any pictures behind the bed or anything, but there is the one wall here that's just brick, and I think that's where I'm going to have some sort of picture. Because pictures are what gives your Sims their emotions. Like, they can get happy just if they have a picture in a room. Without a picture in each room, they tend to lose their emotions. I mean, there's other items you can use too for like inspiration, confidence, focus, that kind of thing. But if you want to just have them just be happy, just have a regular emotion, just be happy instead of just depressed or fine when they get up, then you put a picture in a room. So I think I'll put a desk here. I just don't know what desk I'm going to use because I kind of want it to keep along this theme of just cottage living. Doesn't have one. Seasons does. That desk might work in base game. So this one might look good in here, but I might just go with this base game one. Maybe not in that blue. That color looks good in here. And then I just want some kind of chair. And I'm just thinking I might use the kitchen chair from Cottage Living. We'll find a color that goes with this desk, basically. And we can kind of move it over farther to the wall. But I was thinking I wanted to put a chair there too, so maybe we'll put the desk here. That way I could put a plant in here or something if I wanted. And then for the computer, I do want to use the Cottage Living computer, which looks like a typewriter. It's kind of cool. Maybe decide on the color that I like better. I like that one. Okay. And then we can put a plant in the corner. Now I like that new Cottage Living plant, the fig plant. It's actually quite nice. So I might use that one. And I had wanted to put a little chair here someplace, so I'm not sure. I guess I could put it here against the wall. And I really like this chair. We'll find a color that goes with the room, though. Maybe this. Yeah, now I just need a picture for here. And I do want to kind of go with the cottage living picture, so we're going to cross off base game. And we'll go. Maybe this one we can make it bigger. That's cute. With the green frame. Now I do want to put a rug in here, and I did kind of want to go with the cottage living rug. So we're going to get that. We're probably going to make it smaller though. But it may be okay big too. I don't know. And I'm not going to go with that color. And I do have to plug my mouse in because I think we're gonna. I think this doesn't work for me. I think I'm gonna just go with a plain rug. So we're gonna want base game and maybe just a woven rug of some sort. There's not a lot of choices of plain rugs. Well, this one maybe with just a little bit of pattern on it. I gotta adjust these roofs. I gotta plug in my mouse. Maybe that color. Like I don't know if there's much else to choose from. The problem with a lot of these is that they look very much, how do you say, too fancy. Not really what I'm looking for. It's just these plain ones look too modern, so they won't work. So it's either this rug or it's the rug that came with the pack. It doesn't look bad. We could move it forwards a little bit. More like that. Okay, that's okay with me. Okay, so what did I need to do the bathroom. I need to plug in my mouse. I gotta fix these roofs because they're really starting to bug me. So with the mouse, you have the ability of just adjusting one side of the roof or bringing up extra curvature points. So for me, that makes a big difference when I'm trying to adjust my roofs and stuff so they're not sticking through the walls here. So with the mouse, you can basically, let's just go up one here. So what I want to do is, I want to take this roof, and what I want to do is pull this side, but just this side. So if you hit the shift key and you grab this arrow, it'll pull back just this side. So then you can do that with all of the roofs, just pull back one side. And for me, when I'm trying to adjust my roofs, I think these are already pulled back because I did it with this one because I had to. So with that one, I had to pull back both sides. Okay, I don't know if this other roof is sticking into. Yeah, it's not bothering me. It was just this roof that was sticking into the house. The rest of the roofs are fine. So I don't think we have to do any more roof adjustment. That was it. Except for here, I want to try and maybe get some sort of a curve going here to get rid of this here, but it would mean I have to curve the whole area that I've done here. I think it's Alt, or is it Shift Alt, Control Alt? It's not bringing up more of these. Alt C, Shift C. Oh, there. So you can just adjust an edge, and I don't know if that will help any. I mean, it helps a little bit. But that means I have to do the same with all of them. So Shift C, so that the roofs all line up still. And this one. And then we have to do it again here. This doesn't. quite right here. The slope is too much or not enough, I can't tell. Maybe I sloped this bottom one too much. Like we could just remove this roof. Forget how you do that on here. Maybe we just do this. No, I have to do it with the mouse, with the controller. I can't remember how to do it on there. So then we can just copy this. And place it in these two spots. It just means that we have to, like, on this one we have to do some adjusting. So we'll have to adjust the length of it. Okay, and then this one we'll also get rid of. It doesn't look like that one wants to meet up, but we'll try it anyway. Try and adjust that one. This one we can just move them. So this one, I mean, maybe back with this. Shift. I don't really want that sticking in the room, but I'm not sure that I can get it to go away. Okay. Now let's see, what do we have going here? The only thing I can think of is that I might have to drop this a little bit. All that just to get rid of this thing out of there. I'll try it with the Alt. Try it with the Alt key. No, it's still no good. Well, that's better, but I think that this is not quite right, so I wonder if I could just do it just a little bit more. It's too low. You know, it's so close. I wonder if I can just roll this up just a little bit. Pull it down a little bit. No, no, no. That totally did not look great. So this edge is just, I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. see how that looks. It's so not noticeable that I think I will go with that, and that way it hides this here and it still leaves the roof looking pretty much the right way. Yeah, so we're going to go with that. The other thing is this roof, I do want to bring in the sides. Okay, I need my mouse to do this, because what I want to do is to bring this way, and the same thing with this one, as I don't want them sticking into the room. Now, it doesn't show up in the room, but I've had issues with it before, and I prefer not to have it. So that's why I always just get rid of it. That's good. And then this roof, we can adjust it to get rid of those two. So we're gonna turn on Shift C, and we're gonna adjust this edge up just a tad. A little bit more, and then we're gonna pull this down there. And that way you don't see those boards. I mean, it's just little things. It's not anything, you know, it doesn't have to be done. It's just that I prefer to do it. It's good. So down here, what I would just do is maybe throw in some things like, I don't know, some just little clutter items, boxes or whatever. And we're going to go with base game and cottage living. So basically all I want is like stuff that's not here in clutter. So we're going to go with miscellaneous. And then I just have the bathroom upstairs to finish, and then this build's done. And I'll probably upload it. What I'm looking for is not here. Maybe we go in debug. Wait, here, these guys. You know, something like this, just, yeah, this is just a storage room, I guess you would call it. And I mean, somebody can do whatever they want with this. I'm just doing it for now. I mean, it's just for looks. There's no light even down there. I guess I could put one like this down there. And you could put like an art easel down here too if you wanted, I guess. Just throw in an art easel just for something to throw in. But it's not really where I would store an art easel. But we'll put it here for now. Okay. So basically, yeah, I gotta do the bathroom upstairs. So I'm just gonna copy the stuff here and yeah, save myself the time of looking for it. And towel. And a bath towel. I'll probably use the same rug because it goes with the room, so. Okay, so now a picture of some sort. It could go above the tub or it could go to the side, but I think we'll just put it above the tub. Um, there's other two pictures I like. We could use this too, but I don't think that really goes with the country theme, so. Where are those other two pictures I was thinking of? Yeah, they're only worth like 1 environment point each, but they're kind of cute and they would look nice here. So I think I'm going to put another light by the bathtub. So we'll put a light here too. There. So we're done. I'm not doing anything more outside, and the inside is pretty much the way I want it to be. I need to play test it, and so I have to make a sim for it. So for now, we've got the house the way it is. We're just going to play test it, so I need a sim. So I'm going to go to Manage Worlds and create a sim for here. Well, actually, I have a sim for here. I'll just move them in here. Okay, so, and he actually has a dog, so I don't know how that's going to work, but I've got him without a dog for my playthrough, so I'll just put him in here without a dog to start with, and when I'm playing him, I will add my own dog in here after I've saved the build. So we're just going to go save. Okay, so we'll go to Manage Worlds. I'm being bothered by this one fly, it's driving me crazy. I'll set the traits up on this house, but this house, I'm not going to have this house off the grid, but I am going to have it simple living. So, we want to go to the gallery, and I'm going to take the sim, because I created him anyway, and I think I'm playing with him for my rags to riches, so he'd be a good sim to put in here. So I have to turn on free build, free real estate, I mean. So he can move in here, because it's $57,000. He wouldn't be able to afford it. So now I'll play him, just to play test it. see how everything looks, see if I have to adjust anything or change anything. I mean, this is basically why I do the playtesting. To make sure everything works and to see if I want to adjust anything or change anything or anything of the sort. So we are going to go here first though, because I want to make sure he has, like, I have the traits on that I want on this lot. So I like Chef's Kitchen. Natural well. Oh, somebody at my door. Will be right back. Hey, sorry about that. Oh, I think I thought there is great soils. There we go. Not that well, he does have a garden. And now we're going to do challenges. So I want to pick just the simple living one. Let's see what else there is here. Yeah, we're just going to go with the simple living one. Okay, so that's the lot challenges, and that's all set up now. I like Chef's Kitchen because it makes their food turn out good. Now, I know I didn't give him a barbecue, something that you could do. I guess I could add one in because there is, like, I don't really know where to put it. I guess I could put it over here next to the cow barn, or here by the rabbits, or here by the porch, or on the porch. There's really no spot for it there. I guess I'll give him a barbecue, though. I think I'll just put it by that bicycle. So, let's see. Yeah, I'll put it there, I think. And I think I'm just going to go with I have to go with the base game ones, so I might just go with this one here, because it would kind of go with his house, I guess. And it'd be okay there. Or we could put it over here. Sort of like that. I don't know that I don't want it too close to the fence, but I guess that'd be okay. So there's always something I miss or don't get in. So yeah, he has a mailbox. So he can buy a barn. He can buy a cow for his barn and a chicken or two for his thing, his chicken coop. So let's see how the ducks and stuff look at his pond. It actually looks quite nice. They're in a good spot. We'll get him to come in. And he's an outdoor lover, so I think I was going to change a trait, and I think I forgot to do that, but we can just change his trait. So he's hungry, so he can come in and cook. That'll get me an idea on whether his kitchen, like, I don't think he has anything he can cook, actually. Yeah, he has no ingredients, so see if there's anything he can grill on the barbecue, which probably not. You'll have to go and do some fishing. So I know that there's a fishing hole right by his place. So we're going to send him to fish so he can cook himself something. We could take the simple living trade off just so that we can see if he can fish. Like, see if he can get some food cooked in the kitchen. While he's doing that, I'm just going to go on a tour of his home. He needs 2 fish to do fish on a stick, so we'll get him 2 fish. So I'm pretty sure you can use all of this. We could put something over here too. Like a flower arranging table could be over there. Yeah. Oops, I canceled his action. I forgot I wasn't in camera mode. Just fish again. Go. Sorry, dude. I'll go into camera mode. So I think the house is really kind of cute. I like it. And that roof looks okay. It doesn't look wrong. So I think it turned out quite nice. I'm happy with it. So we'll get him a full-grown chicken and a full-grown rooster, and that way he can. These 2 lights are off, not the same side height, and that way he can have eggs right away, and also get hatch eggs to fill up his chicken house. Yeah, I like the way it turned out. It looks good. The bathrooms I know are fine, but we'll get him to test them both anyway, just to make sure. Yeah, I think he'll be happy here. So, did you catch 2 fish yet? That's what I need to know. he's caught one so far.
Ooh.
Mine, you need two.
Ooh. Oh.
I have no idea what that probably doesn't count as a fish. It's a minnow. Well, if you don't catch yourself one more edible fish. What was that you just caught? An apple. Well, you can eat an apple, or you can plant it in your garden.
Oh. Ah. Yup. Ooh. Oh. That's it.
Great part. Okay, so we'll see if he can cook that fish with. Let's just see. Maybe the minnow will count. I don't know. No, the minnow doesn't count. So we'll just take off the simple living just for now, just so he can cook in the kitchen, because I want to see if he's able to cook anything. So we'll just take that off for now, and we'll turn it back on after he cooks something. Okay. So come on to your house and we'll have you cook. I don't ever do eggs and toast. Not to start with, and because this is my one of my build maps, this sim will get he'll get the fresh chef trait free eventually, but no. Oh, there's a bunny. So I want to go upstairs. I want to lock this computer for household members only. Oh, the birds are flying through his house. We might have to move that away from the house a little bit. I think we'll put it over at this end where the fence is, because, yeah, we don't really need the birds flying through the house. So we're going to just switch this around. We'll maybe adjust the gardens the other way too, because I don't really need birds flying through the house. So just move the gardens a little bit. And actually we could put these oversized crops in here, just in one row. Okay, so we can kind of move this here. And he has an apple tree he can plant in his garden too someplace. So, or apple that he just got from his thing. Alright. So we'll put what's left of this into his fridge. So he has no problem using that. I'm hoping he'll use the sink to wash his dishes, but he's probably going to wash his dishes in the bathroom. Yeah, this is another bunny. So we'll name his, name it to the stump. We'll call the tree whatever name they have up here. Yeah, there. So what traits did I give him? I need to see that. Oh, he's tired already. What the heck? Well, we'll see how that works. I had given him a different trait. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, just like I thought he'd washed in the bathroom. But I can check the sink this way. I just want to see if he can use this door, which I'm pretty sure he can, and so he's tired, but he's gonna have to go through all this, whether he likes it or not. And I want to make sure he can get down into the basement, but even though I won't be using it for much right now. I mean, he could use it to paint. See if he can go down there. And I really dislike how they have that. But we'll try to ignore that. So he can go down there. No issues, the door works fine. He walks through the wall a bit, but we're not going to worry about that. So he can come upstairs. It sounds like his neighbor is here, but I don't know if I'm going to have him meet his neighbors. Because he's tired. I mean, I could cheat his needs, I guess. So he could go through the meet the neighbor thing. What's taking you so long to get up here? So, we're going to put the simple living trait back on. I think I'll cheat his needs, and that way he can meet his neighbors. So, go invite your neighbors in. Well, it's not started yet, so we have to wait. So, come upstairs while you're waiting. And here we'll go. Actually, I'd like him to take up writing because...
Huh? Niborf? Cosmo?
This guy's obviously waiting for another guy to come. Oh, look at that cute little bunny. I've never seen one that color yet. Black and white. There's little calico ones. So there's no problem with that. And I'm pretty sure that the bed is fine. Like, I can kind of tell when things are good or not. We'll do this. Assign right side of the bed. Him. Okay, that's not a problem. I don't see any problem with this house. It's basically set up right. There should be no issues with it at all.
Huh?
I mean, his neighbor's here, but not here.
Wash ahoy?
Like, it's not the thing. But here, come and introduce yourself to this dude.
Quom say bow. Dad! Gurgadon. Whiffabancha. Aramboya. Chibs. Dobe. Dobe Leroy.
Ganira Cebu. A Wimbo. Tumba Krimbao. Ugnate Unga.
Hibby Chib. Yoyam Babadem.
Ah.
Echudna. Tranquil Hibby Chib. Sebrim. Jarjuk Okara.
Narbo Shoib. Nalfi Duba. Robin Bay Swibs. Olaku Mafej. Jimple Swibs.
Ubado. Brigyaba. Lindsay Lepeta.
Amuki Groba.
That's about all he can
Arbor
do.
Dufour.
This other guy, I think they're waiting for the other guy to come, who apparently isn't showing up. Oh, here he comes. It's taking him forever.
Subao. Plefaya.
Oh.
Varno.
And hello to whoever just joined.
Limya. Bashoberg.
Oh, chibi.
I'm just playtesting out this house that I just built
Flynn.
to put up on the gallery. The guy has his welcome wagon here, so I'm just kind of going through that.
Cricky. Dope.
And then he's going to get a cow, and then a chicken and a rooster. I won't get more than that, because then he can hatch eggs.
A Boomer Schmeesnay? Oh. Nona Fesh, Yasharu. Frispe Yef.
If you do the welcome, invite him in,
Palachaba.
and we can say hi to this other guy.
Tranquil Hibby Chib. Kongalaya. Rangoya Umbix. Fredishay.
Okay, no more chatting. Just invite the neighbors in.
Boombraza?
On 'em up.
Yes. Boom is Pizoi.
Bertuni. Dolphus?
Okay, just stand in the little hallway, people.
Dag.
Sul.
Van Goo. Foomba Jongi. Blisa Yibzorb. Yumba Jabe. Moomb. Sikafus. Apalachaba? Meska?
Fazunia. Fribs Kubarao. Sans. Dobe. Quaba Chibs. Yoyam.
Simonosero. Grifaru. Simonosero. Bashin. Weasel Fraba.
Kenethoy.
Abode Quarb. Emka Floof? Rena!
Fobisi. Brayship.
So basically, it's just a single bedroom house with a kitchen.
Yerba Tofu. Weebstana.
It has two bathrooms, 1 bedroom. It has a basement, but I haven't really done much with the basement. It's just more like a storage space, and you can do whatever you want with it. It's just to put it in there.
Noi. Fras Bobsel?
And then the upstairs is just a bedroom and a bathroom.
Woo!
If you go in there and plug his toilet, well,
Well,
good thing it looks like you have to go pee. The pink boots. He's wearing pink boots.
Arbovinia Quar. Jabba?
Pinoy Cho.
Klana.
Bepson Nikoi.
Klarna.
Utuni Grauhispa. Woga. Moishi Fiba Fwabe. Weasel Bebid. Dimba Lanoib.
Obero. Yada Velk. Kisnoy. Wisub. Graus Fredishay. Yoyam. Emka Harp Dogs. Sabomanukum. Biwa.
Peniva Josba.
Mwah.
Mwah!
Oh, these guys are
Jam
couple.
Abavween. From
Okay.
Bunda. Bayou Sabe.
Ah,
Toba Boyo.
It's kind of cute.
Zarb's
Two
Canoe.
older people.
Merstafusha.
Sarabin Dombila? Chibs. Ubado. Brigyaba. Vanoy.
Haleshawibi. Fues.
Oh, Jocelyn a branch.
Galebi Tube. Fuinta.
Grau Hispa, Yaloof. Sawada Beaming.
So in this build, I mostly used base game,
Jensiba.
seasons, and the new pack. I didn't use any other packs in here as far as I know. I did start building it where it was using other packs, so some of this stuff, I don't think any of it is any other pack, but I'll find out when I go to save it, when I save it, because there's no way for me to know now, but everything I put on after was just basically base game, that. But I did start this house before the release because I wanted to try out the pawn tool, and I had an idea for a home, and yeah, so I kind of started it. But
Simonis Arrow. Fifaru.
I'm not sure where that old guy's going. Oh, what? His barbecue doesn't need to be cleaned. It's brand new.
Siboya Kaloof. Watanini. Shove Bikapa. Quohaben. Yibs.
Blanche Farb.
So I'm gonna let him clean this.
Bar. Sorb. Van Goo. Fumpa
Yeah,
Jongi.
he wants to get to know him. At least these guys don't raid his fridge and steal his grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh, this little dude sitting outside reading. That's so cute.
New Yapsa. Suneb. Frispe Yef.
Well, actually, I want him to get his cow. And I guess I'm going to get a cow for him. I love these brown cows, so we're going to get a brown cow for him. And then here he's going to get a rooster. There's a black rooster. Oh, I like the brown rooster. We're going to brown rooster and a brown hen. Okay. Cow, why are you in the garden? So I think we're going to let him come outside and check on his. So he might want to scatter feed here nearby. And we're going to lock this gate for the chickens because otherwise they just like go everywhere. Okay, all chickens. Just stay inside here, chickens.
Zerpa Zerpa. Weevoo. Core Weevo. Shibes. Free nip.
Oh yeah, we gotta get this cow to come out of there. Come on out of there, cow!
Nistibi? Depora?
We'll go here. We'll see if we can get your cow to come out. We'll name the animals. Okay, that's good enough. What's the chicken coop? Can we name the chicken coop? This cow's just gonna stand here, eating in the garden. Maybe the garden isn't in quite the right place for this cow, but Hopefully she doesn't stay there forever. There's a tree in there. I don't know how she's even eating in there. I guess we could put a little... There, she's coming out now. Okay. Now she's going in the shed. Call over your brown cow. See if we can get her to come someplace where you can actually reach her. No, don't go in the flower bed right away.
Swarpsa. BC.
Okay, this flower bed's probably going to have to be shuffled a little bit. Maybe we'll figure it out. Because this is not going to work if the cow's going to stand in the flower bed. Unless we can move the cow shed over a tad. Let's see how that works. It's not really what I want to do, so maybe we'll move the flower bed over. That is a possibility.
Swin-K. Sarif. Nistibi. Deplora. in a boo-how. Varik Exnoy. Thimba. Woo. Varik Exnoy. Thimba. Jaruk. Ispa. Uh-huh. Lo Guanji. Gofa. Oh, Gofa Emka Fluv. Baba? Yibs, Mershow. Ah, Vadish Mo. Henbei? Oh, so swaby moo.
Okay, so that's working now. I mean, it just took a little bit of adjusting, and I guess the cow's going to go to bed now, so let's just send her in. Feed her, and then send her in.
Hemsa chumcha. Chumcha. Oh, so new.
Or we can just leave her, because she'll just go in. And I need him to come and talk to his Patchy. So we need to get Patchy working.
Core Draca. Sufloy Inksta. Rabe? Rainy. It's Shoo Chief. Yumamoosh. Ogan Shima. Wibis Yif. Waksa. Sloofa. Warbadoo. Zerpakor. Kepatrul. Wagaborn Ziefna. Sorb. Korflinka. Ibada Wig Ob. Yarba. Yip yip yip. Zargu zargu. Hogan. Sweet Panza? Really shave. Forba? Exay. It's Shoo Chief. Yumamoosh. Ogan Shima. Wibis Yif. Waksa. Kepatrul. Wagaborn Ziefna. Sorb. Korflinka. Ibada Wig Ob. Yoink! Aha! We's in a row. Oh, Gosha! Ah, Dravoy Blues Day.
So we'll have to take care of his garden quickly. Who are you? Okay, you're a vampire. Shoot, shoot, shoot. We don't need a vampire here. Just, my God, you can't even tell him to go home because you don't know him. He's just leaving, so that's okay. So what has he got growing here? He's got lettuce,
Oh,
pumpkins, and mushrooms. So we'll get him some of these and some of these. So plant oversized crops. And then he can water them. And then we can get fertilizers. We'll get these ones. Don't get too many. We'll get 50 because that shouldn't cost him too much. So, why is it? Oh yeah, he can't fertilize yet. I don't think his gardening's high enough, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so encourage growth. So I think I did give him the loves gardening thing. So I'm not positive. Yeah, he got the love gardening. So he should gain fun from gardening. And that way he keeps his fun up because he also likes to be outdoors. So that's good for him. And he does have that apple tree. I wonder where I should plant that apple tree. Like I could plant it in the garden. But I could also just plant it over here and have it growing here.
Spin day.
Can you encourage these ones to grow yet? No, but you can fertilize now. So this isn't like this can be my rags to riches and I can do it with him, but he's not rags to riches in this one. So I may just do like a farming one with him. I did have a rags to riches one going. And if I do keep him, I will put his dog in here too, because he does have a dog. I just, oh, somebody didn't flush your toilet. What the heck? Oh, see, these jars are no good for decoration. That's a shame. but yeah, they're no good. He's gonna have to clean them all up. So you can't use these empty jars. They were from Debug, but you can't use them. But when he makes jam, he can put them up. He can put jam up here. So we can't use this for decorating. So they'll have to come down. Well, you can't clean them up either. So I'll have to go into build mode and get rid of them. Yeah, so we can't have these in there because they go bad. And then they'll start stinking in his kitchen, and then, you know, your sim will be upset. I'm thinking we could, whoops, we could move this over. I was thinking maybe we would bring this down a little bit. And then we could put that on this shelf as well. I think like this, and we could have that up here as well. And the two things would look kind of cute up there together. So basically this house is, I'm pretty sure it's good, but we're going to have him come and eat another grilled cheese sandwich, and then he can go to bed. So, and it's not that he can't use the sink in the kitchen. It's that those kind of sinks, your Sims tend not to use them. I don't know why. So if I did put that kind of sink throughout the house, the chances are they might use them. But
Shibes.
they prefer to use just a plain pedestal sink or an ordinary kitchen counter sink. But if you put these ones that are counter combined, they tend to not use them as much. So. And why didn't you clean up this one at the same time, dude? Now you gotta clean up that one. But I do know that the kitchen sink works because I had him wash his hands in it and he had no problem doing that. So it's not that the kitchen sink doesn't work, it's that he just doesn't use it. So I guess he should have come and checked his bees before he does anything, and then he can go to bed. I guess he could bond with his bees too. Are these ones common? These ones are common. He doesn't need to bond with them, but. And their honey is only partially full, so we're not going to collect it today.
Whoa. Oh, Yishla Daves.
Okay, so he's getting tired, but I kind of want to make sure the tub is working, but even though I'm pretty sure it is. So I'm going to let him take a bath before he goes to bed, and then he can go to bed. And then we'll do auto lights, because I prefer the auto lights, this light, and I'll probably just leave the one little light on, so auto lights, this light. And then the same thing down here. So we leave the two little lights on downstairs. And one on in the bathroom. So the tub does work, the shower works, the toilets work. I'm not worried about this toilet and sink. I know that they work.
Ooh.
Computer works. The radio will work. The fireplace will work. These aren't issues. We know now that the cow shed wasn't working, but is working now. I don't know if the pond is fishable. We could try it, but sometimes they like to fish like from an other edge, so it may not work here. We can try, but look, he has eggs. Oh, we gotta put his milk in the fridge. He got milk. We don't want it spoiling. So we're gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so basically this house is finished. Now I can save this and I can upload it to the gallery. And I'll end the broadcast here. So thank you for joining me if you did, and I hope you enjoyed the build.